family the audience meets is the Starks, the Lords of Winterfell, and arguably the family that tugs most at your heartstrings. The sigil of the gray wolf against a white background captures the family's readiness for the hardship of winter. HBO's representation of the sigil makes the direwolf look like armor, representing the Stark family's willingness to fight and their old-fashioned medieval-feeling code of honor. Persecuted and beaten down over the course of the story, the Northern Starks represent tough stoicism, strength of will, and the determination to persevere against all adversity. Their motto, "Winter is coming," is one of the most memorable on the show, mostly because it's said an absurd amount of times.
Winter is coming.
Winter is coming.
And winter is coming!
When winter comes, the White Walkers may return, a terrifying reality the Starks feel they must always be ready for. And the Starks' motto also has metaphorical meanings. Martin has explained that we must expect dark periods of our lives. Even if things may seem good now, we should always be prepared for fortunes to turn against us.
Bring me his head!
On the family level, winter is coming foreshadows all the hardships the Starks will face. And the words show the Stark family's closeness to the elements. Their name, Stark, comes from the word that means hard and barren, like the northern climate. Given the danger and hostility of their environment, Northerners have to stick together to brave the winter, while Southerners can play their political games because of their temperate climate. A passage from the book emphasizes that all of the house's family mottos, quote, boasted of honor and glory, promised loyalty and truth, swore faith and courage, all but the Starks.
Winter is coming.
It's significant that the Starks don't use their motto to brag about their best qualities, but to remind themselves and others to look up from our smaller infighting and remember that there is an even bigger threat and a bigger fight. The Stark colors are gray and white. Gray is a neutral color, a transition between black and white. It's stable, calm, quiet, reserved, never the center of attention, and it represents compromise and control. The Stark family embodies this color through their level-headedness, while the gloominess of gray illustrates the family's depressing fate. White is the color of new beginnings, of purity and innocence. Most obviously, it's the color of snow, the symbol of the impending winter. And of course, white makes us think of Jon Snow. The Starks embody the duality of the color white. It seems pure and innocent and naive, yet it can also be cold and isolated. The Starks themselves are symbolized by the direwolf. Like wolves, they're ferocious, persevering with loyalty and integrity, and they do best in a pack. Over the seasons, they struggle to survive when separated, and like the direwolves, become almost extinct. The Starks' determination to face the brutal reality of life shows that they're made of different stuff, with a totally different philosophy than the other houses. They've been shaped by a more difficult environment, and this hardship defines them.